and welcome everyone to Nickel City X-Wing. You can see our competitors are setting their ships up. This is a 000 Ontario online open match. This is the finalist pod 2 of the finalists. I am excited for it. We've got Aaron D versus Jackson. Let's run down the list. Starting with Aaron, we have got Tirani Kulda with Snapshot, pretty much a staple build there. We've got Nam Lum with Auto Blasters and Feedback Array. And then there's Captain Jostero. Bringing in the rear is Soul Sixa with Skilled Bombardier, Proximity Mines, and Seismic Charges. Basically an anti-swarm list. On the opposite side is a swarm, leading off with Old Turok with Fearless, and then 5 Cartel Spacers with Auto Blasters. It is gonna be a big match. Positioning will be key. Getting Tirani bullseyes will be key. Good bomb will be key. Keeping Nam out of range 1 of your swarm formation will be a key. It looks like Jackson right now is set up so that his 5 M3As are going to be a separate element from Old Turok, who will do the flanking. Looks like we are ready on the positioning and they are going to set dials. This is a 12 round match. I'm excited for it. We have had some awesome, just absolutely great 000 tournaments so far. I am excited. The players talking about how the other choice of lists that each player had was a definite no-go for them. One Arm Billy, thank you for the follow. Hope you'll join with us. Feel free to join our Discord, !Discord in the chat for the invite. Let me know if the stream is looking okay. I'm getting a few errors on my OBS right now. Oh, the days. Yes, please. Looks like they're set, so let's get to the action. Thank you, One Arm Billy. Appreciate it. We will also open up betting. Horn 2 is a great showing in the tournament. No, do not be ashamed of going 4-2. That is a job well done. You won twice as many matches as you lost in a very, very competitive environment. Lou, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Nam is going to be doing his best. One Arm Billy, you gotta watch the stream. We'll get you them points. Also, if we have time, do some marbles after. You could win points in marbles. And if we happen to line up, we will raid Gold Squadron for the finals of the Sydney Space Jam Open. But before all that happens, I am hoping for a real fun match here. We are back to dials, and that means we are going into round 2. This is again a 12 round match if needed. With the amount of ships on the board, it could be needed. A lot of health needs to be chewed through. Beer can chip. I don't know what that means, but it sounds tasty. All right, let me lower the music a little bit. Is that better, One Arm Billy? Yeah, I can't hear the music in my headphones, so I never know what the actual volume of it is. I just go by like the metering sound, and I hope that it sounds good. Pretty much rely on the chat for all this. The hobbits are going to Isengard. Ooh, Lou, you are close. I think you're probably in the top 10 here, Lou. Never mind. Oh, you're in the lead now, Lou. Oh, that's because... I don't know. No, you're in the lead now. You took over, Fels. Looks like we're doing 4Ks here. Or 5Ks, rather. So bet wisely on this one, man. Looks like we've only got one bet so far on Aaron D for 500 big points. Ooh, 2 bets on Aaron D. I will even the bets out so I make sure everyone gets paid. Don't you worry about that. Old T, just the one turn, right? And it doesn't look like we're going to get an engagement this turn. Probably wait for next turn. So betting will keep open for a little bit. No shots. Round 3, back to dials. I'm a little surprised that Jackson chose this list. It's specifically designed to combat swarm type lists, especially with the feedback array on Nom and Tarani Snapshot, and of course the mines and seismic charges. But his other list is Rebel Aces. So now 6 of one, half dozen of the other. That's a tough choice there, if you ask me. Welcome everyone just tuning in. We've got Jackson versus Aaron D in a 000 Pod 2 finalist match. Winner of these pods goes on to play for the crown. Hope to be bringing you that match as well. Hope to be bringing you as many matches as possible. Sometimes I feel like I'm begging for matches. I'm just like, please tell me the matches. So with all of the M3A stressed, there is not a lot of they can do to turn in and get tokens. I don't know if you want to have them in this position here. Yeah, looks like we're going. So it looks like he's gonna keep them all stressed. Oh, one bank, so some stressed, some not stressed. An interesting strategy here. It's gonna break up his formation. Teal continues the one bank parade. We'll see if Tarani turned in at all. He might have get a line on bullseye shot here. And we'll see how fast old Turok went. Old T, the last to move. Nam gonna be the first. Nam, the 3 bank in. I'm a little confused by that. I'm not a huge fan. Maybe trying to catch old T. Just gonna focus. Old T could strip if he gets in range. So is this the trap for old T early? Dostero works brilliantly with Tarani. Tarani 1 banks in. Old T is almost certainly not gonna. All right, so looks like just gonna do a focus here. Yeah, no Dengar on Nam, but Nam I think is more designed. This is why I'm surprised he turned in, because I think Nam is more designed to handle these M3As with feedback array. Looks like we might get a snapshot here. Absolutely do. And that is range 2 in bullseye on this snapshot. So 1 hit, but 1's going to be going through, and that's going to be 1 damage at least. That is 2 damage. That's an eye up top. Old T is down half in the first snapshot, not even an engagement. We are gonna end bets. So it looks like we get a boost focus for stress from old T. That is a bad start for him. So Tarani is in range 1. He does lose his focus because of old T's ability. So this is going to be old T with Fearless, range 1 into Tarani. That's going to be 4 hits. Blood spilled early and often here. Blank out. And that is Tarani almost half pointed. 1 away from half early on. This is our first 2 shots. Now Tarani is going to get his chance of revenge on old T. Concordia will come in, and he does have a focus. That's hit crit. That's hit crit. My God. The violence. That's going to be 2 evades. Old Turok is dead. First engagement, he's down. My gosh. Old T gone. Soul 6 is not going to check. He's got nothing. Astero has no one. Yellow is gonna get a range 3 shot onto Nam. That absolutely was unexpected. So 1 hit coming in on Nam. He gets the evade. Green has no shot. Red should get a range 3 shot here onto Nam as well. There's another 1. Nam does have a focus. Doesn't need it. He is rolling what he needs to roll. So blue now has his choice between Soul and Nam. This is an auto blaster shot on Nam. Crits unblockable. Only one hit. Nam rolls again, gets the evade. So Tarani does damage early, takes him out, takes out Tarak. And now Namlum is going to get a shot out his side. That's pretty much his pick here. Has blue at range 2 with no tokens, so I think that's probably the choice here. So 2 blanks. All right. Well, there we are. That round is over. And after that round, we have blood on the board. Let's go to Gerg with that scoring update.
In a surprising twist, Old Tarak is down, and that gives Aaron D the 59-0 lead. But Jackson is 1 hit away on Tarani from half points.
Thanks, Gerg. That snapshot in Bullseye really paying off. Half points before we even actually got to technically our first engagement, and then being able to finish him off with the natty roll. Incredible stuff there by Tarani, and now it's 5 M3As versus the world. But one reason I didn't like the turn in with Nam, even though he was trying to catch Old Tarak and it ultimately paid off, Nam had nothing to do with it though. The reason why I didn't like it is now to get around to the point where you are being able to use your feedback array on Nam, you're going to have to turn right. And the jump masters don't like turning right. That's bad for the jump masters. He already has his arc in the right position, so he can at least turn right and still get shots. But that's not what you want to do. We might end up having to see a sloop to the left and then re-engage next turn just to get him pointed in the right direction without too much turning around, because you can't too hard right and then too hard right again. You could probably one bank right. Let's bring up the jump master dial. Yeah, so he could one bank right and then like one hard right next turn, but I'm not sure that's much better, to be honest. Everyone else is in pretty good position. Tarani just looks to be turning in. See if he doesn't get a bullseye on one of the formation here. That's the downside of having this type of formation. This diamond formation here, Tarani's got a good chance to hit multiple people in his bullseye. And then there's Justero just lying in wait, ready to pounce on it. I'm a little surprised where Nam is, but right now we're gonna need to see these M3As start pulling some great moves. It's round 4. So while we're here, Snapple Raspberry Diet Tea. That's our sponsor today. Here is your Snapple fact. Manhattan Island was once home to as many different species as Yellowstone National Park. And then the humans came. Wasn't part of the Snapple fact, they're not that dark. We need a Snapple emote, don't we? I'm thinking that's probably the next one. Snapple emote, baby. So just waiting on dials now. This is an untimed game, so players are free to take their time, really think out their moves. Blue will likely just do something to clear stress, and then we'll likely see the diamond formation keep. But I'd like to see them loosen up just a little bit to avoid getting decimated by Jostero and Tarani combo together. Looks like we are ready to go. Cartel spacers will move first. The 2 forward from blue. The 1 bank from green. 1 bank from red. Again. So all of them focus. We'll see the angle Tarani gets when he makes his turn. Now I'm doing the 2 bank. Probably just get a focus here. It's what we get. Soul with the 3 bank getting in early. Jostero with the 2 forward. Tarani, of course, the 2 hard, and let's see if that's gonna... I think that bullseye is getting the green M3A at the very least. So no start of engagement actions. Ronnie is going to get the first shot, and that is going to probably go onto either red or green. Deciding his target. So this is going to be a shot onto green, range 3 in bullseye. Here it comes. 2 hits coming in. Green, 2 evades, but we'll take a shield anyway. Oh, he could spend the focus. He does spend the focus to avoid taking damage. I forgot that you're allowed to do that. Hole 6 and now is going to get a shot. This is going to be range 2 into green as well. And he will spend the focus for 2 hits. Green rolls 2 evades. So this is going to be now Jostero range 2 into green, who's proven himself a very resilient fighter so far. Jostero thinking if he spends, but he's not going to. Now the M3As get a chance to fire back and see if they can do some damage. So this is going to be an auto blaster shot, range 1 bullseye from blue onto Jostero. Will focus for 3. Jostero only rolling 2 defense die. Gets 1. Will spend the focus for 2. So takes his only shield. I'd like to see some focus fire here. Taking out Justero is an important part of this Tyranni combo. I would also not hate it if they went on Tyranni and tried to nail him down. He's debating targets, talking through it, saying Soul is a bigger problem than Justero. So this is going to be a range 2 shot onto Soul Sixa for 1 crit, 1 evade. Green also has a range 2 shot onto Soul Sixa. This could be an Auto Blaster. Nope. He's going to go 3 dice into Justero for 2 hits. Really would have liked to see some focus fire action. Looks like 1 evade. Justero down to 4. Yellow now. Didn't get bullseye, so choice in targets. Justero is the target. That is 2 hits. Justero 1 evade again. And that brings Justero to 3. And half points for Jackson there. Red now with the final shot. So this is going to be a shot from the Auto Blaster on the Soul for the extra die. And that's going to be hit, crit, crit. Soul Sixa with the roll. Almost gets the evade. Doesn't quite pull it out. That is going to be 3 shields down onto Soul Sixa. Nomlum is going to get the final shot of the round. So this is going to be Nom onto yellow. 2 dice. Can spend a focus for 1. That's what he does. Yellow natty evades. We are now in round 5. Let's go to Gerg with that scoring update.
Thanks, Greg. Your score is now Jackson 21, Aaron D 59.
Nice, Gerg. All in all, a good round for the M3As. Didn't end up taking any damage and was able to half point Justero and put 3 shields into Soul Sixa. Let me pull up Soul Sixa here so I can read Skilled Bombardier. If you would drop a device using the 1-back template, you may drop it using any other 1-speed template. Skilled Bombardier would say if you could drop or launch a device, the same bearing or speed 1 higher. So, everything out the back, no ability for Soul Sixa to launch, which is good considering he holds proximity mines and Justero staring them in the face. Tyranni now working his way in for what I assume would be the kill. We'll see what Nomlum does. He continues the right turns, or if he goes left to kind of swing around on these M3As. Ideally, he wants to be in range 1 of them. You don't mind taking a shield on Nam if it's doing 1 damage to 1 shield ships. Acero in a bit of trouble. We'll see if he can get out of it. Let's bring up that K Fighters dial, see what kind of K turns he has. He does have 4K. If the M3As go slow, that probably doesn't help him. For their own part, the M3As have a 3K and a 5K. Stero also has Talon rolls, but that doesn't really help him here. I think his best bet might just be turning right and coming back to loop around. You're in control of the game. You don't need to sacrifice anything real right now. Obviously, taking Old Turok off the board early is great, but I mean, if you lose Tarani next turn or lose Justero next turn, you're down to 3 ships and not a ton of firepower. I do like that the M3As have avoided obstacles, not really giving Sol Sixa a chance to use the seismic charges. We'll find out now if they can avoid the proximity mines. I don't think we'll get a proximity mine laid down right now because it's gonna come down on probably Tarani unless he brings it 2 back, which doesn't seem like that great. I guess he could 2 back a seismic charge and maybe hit that asteroid if he thinks 5Ks are coming. I think you probably just hang on to them right now. Again, this is a Pod 2 finalist matchup in the Ontario Online Open 000 tournament. Everyone gets a calculate and a stress. We had Old Turok dying in the first engagement because of Tarani's bullseye. He did all the damage to Tarani you see there before he went out. So at least he went out like a champ. So it looks like the M3As are set, waiting on Aaron D now. He's got a little more strategy to consider now since, you know, you pretty much put in 1 maneuver for the M3A and then repeat that 4 times. Alright, looks like we're going to get a bomb drop here. Will be a seismic charge. So it looks like we are getting a seismic charge on the bank. There is the bomb placement. I do think that will probably hit that asteroid. Green gonna move first, just doing a 1 bank. That would trigger snapshot. He knew that green was the only one. And bullseye, he's no longer in bullseye. I think maybe you pass snapshot here and wait to see what red and yellow do. He is not doing snapshot. Green focuses.
Remember all the happy times we had.
Red. That is the 5K, and that puts red in the danger zone. See yellow. Yellow does the 1 bank as well. He's not gonna do snapshot again. He's hoping light blue falls with the bank. Calls it. He's gonna check for snapshot. If it's range 2 bullseye. No token, so it's gonna be at least 1 damage here. So this is a range 2 snapshot from Tarani. That's gonna be 1 hit. Blue 1 evades, but does take the shield. And that will trigger Just Arrow for a range 2 shot as well. A beautiful play, waiting on the snapshots, realizing the other 1 bank was coming. And that's going to be 2 hits in with 1 evade. Half points on Teal. He then focuses for the end of his turn. Blue still is yet to move. Let's see what blue does. He just gets the bump. Nam, that is a 1 heart away. Could focus rotate for a stress. He's on the right side to do it. That is, I think, what we're going to get here. Going to choose the back or the side arc. I think maybe you go the side arc here. That's what he's choosing. To the left, that does stress him. Bull is now going to move, puts himself in prime position for the Prox Mine next turn. He's just going to focus, not getting shot this turn. Stero goes backwards on the 2 Talon. That's stressful. Doesn't look like it puts him in any shots, any danger. Tarani attempts the 4K. Doesn't get it. That's going to stress him. This is going to be Tarani range 1 into Teal. Only 1. Ooh. No matter what he does, blue takes the damage. So he chooses the option and lets him keep the focus. Astero doesn't have a shot. So now this is the M3A's chance to really take Tarani off the board. This is what they need. Hey guys, we forgot the bomb. Seismic charge blows up and red takes a shield. So this is going to be a 4 dice auto blaster attack from Teal on a Tarani for hit crit. That's going to go through. Tarani down 2-3. See what that crit is. It is a panicked pilot, so that's 3 stress tokens now on Tarani. Don't think he'll ever live to clear those. This is auto blaster. Crits cannot be canceled. So that's going to be 1 crit. Can't be blocked. Let's see what this crit is. That is a direct hit. Tarani is down to 1. So this is going to be green range 3 into Nomlum. That's going to be hit crit going into Nom. As a focus. It's one shield on Nam. This is going to be range 1 Auto Blaster into Tarani. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's Auto Blast or not. We'll spend the focus for 1. Tarani needs to roll an evade to live. Gets the evade. Red will get the shot here. This is going to be range 1 bullseye. The crit ends Tarani's reign of terror. One crit goes through, can't be evaded. Tarani goes down. Namlum now gonna get a shot. Has red, has blue, has green. This is gonna be a range 3 shot onto red. 2 versus 4. That's gonna be 2 hits. Red, 1 evade. And that's gonna be half points on red. So that is our round. Let's go to Gerg with the scoring update.
The score after that round is Aaron D 87, Jackson 77.
Thanks, Gerg. With Tarani out of it and Chestero not facing the right way, someone's getting prox mined here. I think it's probably going to be Teal. See if you can take him out before the engagement even starts. Namlum facing the wrong direction, but in a position to kind of quickly turn. Chestero also facing the wrong direction. It'll be interesting to see where these M3As go, but they've made a game of it here. Be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. I think we were probably all thinking that this game was dead in the water after that first engagement. Not even first engagement, after that first snapshot when Turok went down. But right now, the M3As have made a fight out of this game. Though I think there'll probably only be 3, 4 of them left. So it's going to be a 1 bank. So there's a prox mine. I think Teal is the target. So it's 1 damage. And gonna roll 2 dice. And Cartel Spacer, Teal is off the board. There is a big 5 straight from yellow. A 5 straight clears from blue. Doesn't have to worry about snapshots anymore, so that's nice. The 3 bank, that one does not clear. And a 1 bank from red. Nam with only the 1 hard to, or the 1 bank to the right. clears his stress. See the action he takes. Just gonna focus. Zol looks like we're gonna get a Talon roll out of him. Right around the cloud, a nice maneuver. Doesn't set him up nice for next turn, but right now it's a pretty good move. See what Justero does here. The one bank. He might have blue at the edge of his range. He could barrel roll. That is what he's gonna do. A right barrel roll. And that puts him in a good range one shot onto red. This is going to be Justero. Range 1 into red. Red does have a focus. Justero is unmodded. That's 3 hits. 3 evades. Soul Sixer now has a wide variety of shots, most of them obstructed. This is going to be a range 2 shot into yellow. Try and see if he can strip that focus down. Here's the roll. 2 hits. 1 evade. So yellow loses their shield. And now the M3As get their shot. Red is going to take the range 3 obstructed shot into Soul Sixa. Spends a focus for 1. Yep, decides not to spend his focus. Green is gonna take an auto blaster shot. Again, crits unblockable into Nom. That is a hit crit. Nom has a focus. Nom decides to take 2 shields. Could have decided to take only 1 shield if he wanted to, but he doesn't. So this is going to be a range 1 auto blaster from yellow now. For hit crits, or for hit. He needs 2 on Nom for points. Nom rolling. Blanks out. So that's half points on Nom. This is going to be an auto blaster, range 2 bullseye. And blue spends his focus for 3 hits. Nom. This would take him to 1. Takes 2. Spends his focus to evade 1. Nom will get a return shot now. This is going to be Nom, range 1 into yellow from the arc. For 1 hit. Yellow goes through, and that is half points in onto yellow. Genghis John with the Jax in the chat. I'll tell you what, Genghis John, from a bad beat on Old Turok earlier, he's made a good game out of this. Speaking of a good game out of this, let's go to Gerg with that scoring update.
Thanks, Greg. Your score now is Aaron D 115, Jax 99.
Thanks, Gerg. We're gonna enter round 7. So no spacer too close to death. Yellow is half pointed, red is half pointed. Nom sitting on 1, or sitting on 2 rather. Justero sitting on 3. Soul Sixa, 3 shields down, but plenty of health left. I mean, some dice goes your way. You're not in a terrible position. Let's see if there's a plan afoot. Soul's gonna have to go over the cloud this turn, so he won't get an action. No systems phase, so let's go. Yellow with the 1 bank. Again, you don't want to get too close to Nom Lumb. He could just sacrifice him to do damage. There's the 1 heart from blue. Again, I think now he's starting to use his M3As as blockers. Green doesn't fit on the 1 bank. Red with the bank. Will focus. So kind of laying the trap there for Soul. Nom Lumb with the 1 turn bumps. And does have feedback array. Soul Sixa, the 1 bank, it actually clears, doesn't bump. You will have to roll for the cloud. We'll take a strain. So let's see what Justero does. So just the 2 forward. And it's going to take a target lock onto the yellow M3A. So Soul Sixa will get the first shot. See if he focuses down yellow. Looks like he's going to go range 1 into green. Green doesn't have a focus, so this is going to be 4 dice onto 3. No mods for anyone. That's just 1 or 2 crits rather. I can see. 1 of 8. So green's shield are down. Justero's gonna go range 2 into yellow. Has a target lock here. See if he spends it. Yellow does have a focus. He is going to spend the lock to re-roll that blink. It lands the focus. Tough break. That's 2 evades from yellow. So now the 1s get some shots here. Blue is going to go range 1. Bullseye. You did not bump. There's sizable space there. So this is going to be range 1 bullseye. Whatever blue gets lands. That is going to be 3 hits and a crit. 1 shield. And that is a wounded pilot for Soul Sixa. Red. This is going to be range 1 bullseye auto blaster. Crits can't be blocked, and that's 4 natty hits. Soul Sixa could be dead. Soul Sixa is dead. Soul Sixa is gone. Soul Sixer off the board. This is an Auto Blaster into Nomlum for 2 hits. One evade. Nom is still alive, but now would have to die to feedback array himself. I'm deciding who to shoot. He's gonna go range 2 at red. Red does have a focus. That's 2 crits. Double evades from red. Gonna check Soul Six's damage here. 2, 3, 4. He only seems to have 4. Alright, well. I thought Soul Sixer was dead, but apparently he's got 2 health left. I don't know where I went wrong there. I'm gonna actually clear this up. Hey, how much damage did Soul Sixer take that round? Okay. All right. Yes. All right. We're good. My bad. Sorry. All right. Soul Sixer is dead. He just didn't remove him in a timely fashion in my own head. So let's go to Gerg with that scoring update.
Your score is now amazingly 156 for Jackson, 115 for Aaron.
Thanks, Gerg, and this is why you play out your games, folks. One Arm Billy was here earlier. Tell him, One Arm Billy. Tell him how hopeless it seemed after that first engagement with Old T. Put it in the chat. Tell him how hopeless it was, bud. Billy, back me up, bud. It was a hopeless situation. People were throwing money. They were throwing all their loyalty points to Aaron. They were throwing it. Is it bad that my chat doesn't even get my back? All right, here we go. Yellow doing the 3K. Blue also doing a 3K. I like this now. They are in different areas of the board. Green going for a block. Taking an invade. Red, one hard focusing. We are now in round 8. Nom. Doing the bump. Justero turning in onto red. And he's just gonna focus. Nom could kill himself and do 3 damage here. So this is gonna be range 1 into red from Justero. That's going to be 3. And that's 2 evades. The green dice coming through. Red down to 1, but will get a shot. Green has no shot. Yellow? Probably range 1 auto blaster, I gotta think. So this is a range 1 auto blaster. Crits can't be dodged. So Nam is dead no matter what. I think you spend him here, right? I think you feedback array him. So this is red going into Nomlun, crit fishing to kind of force the feedback array. Two evades. So this is now blue. Range 3 obstructed onto Justero. 2 hits. Cloud turns a blank. This is a feedback array from Nam. And so that is going to trigger Justero's shot. All right. So Cartel Spacer red is dead. Yellow takes a damage. Green takes a damage. Justero's shot was evaded. So here we go. Justero versus the world. Round 9. Justero only on 3 health. Will be able to try an initiative kill people. Blue is at full health though. Blue at full health, yellow at 1, green at 2. Oh, is red not dead? Man, I'm slipping. Looks like red's still alive with 2. Red lives. Justero just trying to find his peace of mind. I think we'd probably just get K turns from green and red while blue and yellow try to get rid of their stress. I don't think it's that big a deal if you send green over the cloud this turn. I don't know if there's any shots Justero could really get on him. Here we go. He's just gonna 1 bank. So he's just gonna take a target lock on the Justero. Red. There is the 3K. Yellow the 1 bank. Or the 2 straight. He'll just focus, setting up the firing line on Justero here. Blue, the 3 forward, going for the block. Let's see where Justero headed. A 4K in behind them. Just clears. This is going to be Justero onto red, range 2. Going for the kill and to eliminate shots back at him. That's going to be 3 hits. 2 evades, can't get the 3rd. Down goes red. So this is going to be range 2 bullseye auto blaster. And I don't believe crits could be blocked here. So a crit will go through no matter what. So that's going to be 2 hits. Justero with the roll. 2 evades. Justero making it rain. We're going to round 10. Let's go to Gerg for that scoring update.
Your score is now 178 for Jackson, 143 for Aaron D.
This game has gone back and forth. Still anyone's game. Unless you can get all 3 shots on him right now, and I don't know if you're going to be able to. So yellow is sitting on 1, green sitting on 2. And the Cartel Spacer blue is full health. Justero is at 3 still. So the advantage clearly belongs to Jax right now, but Justero does get the initiative kills to limit targets coming back at him. What a game. Jax snatching a chance to win from the jaws of defeat. And even though One-Armed Billy refuses to admit it, it was hopeless at the beginning. So here we go, blue just doing it too hard. Take the evade. Yellow, the bank. Will focus. Green with the 3K. Justero, the 1 bank, trying to eliminate yellow. This is going to be range 1 into yellow. Needs to kill yellow to limit the shots back again. That could be hit crit. I think you gotta spend it. 2 evades and the crit goes through. Yellow is dead. Yellow focused. So green has a target lock. This is a range 3 shot from downtown. He blanks out. He will spend the target lock. And that's going to be 2 hits. So Justero with the roll. 1 evade, a crit goes through. Let's see what that crit is. It is a stunned pilot. Justero needs to avoid at all costs obstacles. Another crit coming through. I just got real confused. Man, I am bad at this because I am all over the place. I'm gonna check out what we got here. So blue is full. Green has only taken 1. Yellow is on 1. With a console fire. This is round 11. I believe now the overlay is correct. There is the 3K Flips console fire after the 5. 3 straight from green. We get a barrel roll. Try and block here. Green has 2 left, yellow has 1 left. Ooh, 1 hard there. It doesn't bump. Justero will get a shot at green, needs 2 to kill him. This is going to be range 1 again. He needs to put into green, has no modification on his defense. 4 versus 3. Focus versus unmodded. That's going to be 3 hits. You got to spend it. You have to spend it. And there is the spend. That's 3 hits. 2 evades. The green dice coming through. Cartel Spacer Green lives. Justero at 1 now needs a miracle. This is a 4 dice auto blaster shot, and that is game. A great game played there. Jackson pulling out the victory. What a play. Crazy. The green dice coming through. Let's check out the luck score here. So the red player rolled above average on the reds and rolled again above average. He had a total luck score of 4.8, so the dice didn't screw him. The blue player actually rolled just about average on the green dice and way above average on red dice. Ended up with a higher overall luck score. So the attack dice for Jackson were magnifique, if you will, and the defense dice were actually average. The attack dice for red, little bit, they were good. The green dice, he actually rolled above average. Can't blame this one on dice. Let's see, is Gold Squadron going? They absolutely are. We're gonna forego marbles and we are going to raid Gold Squadron. Stick with us, please. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have more 000 games coming at you. But for now, let's get ready to raid Gold Squadron and the Space Jam Sydney Championship. Gerg does suck. Screw Gerg. I hate them all. Join the raid, my friends. Join the raid.